didn't know it was going to happen today, you've still had your whole life to prepare for it. You've gotten into the habit of not being prepared. And now it's a little late, isn't it? You're a creature of habit. We all are. Not all of your habits are good ones. If you hadn't gotten very far with your preparations for it, you'd probably think it was a dirty... You didn't seem at all appreciative. If you're not really well-mannered, you could make a habit of being civil. You weren't really up when your mother called you. You started your day with no plan at all. You forgot other important things today. You meant to fix that collar. You've gotten into the habit of putting things off. You planned to do this coming Saturday or the one after that. You found the algebra notebook you lost. You meant to put away in the chest. You started to knit last summer. You decided to cover the spots on your sweater with a scarf. You often do that. You can't forget that the spots are there. If you had a habit plan for your mornings, you might get off to a decent start someday. Your brother was ready. You could have driven to school with him. Your eggs were cold this morning. You had no time to be picky about food or to think about your diet. You made a pretty picture with your rumpled skirt, your spotted sweater, and your hair in a tizzy. All your neighbors knew how late. You're almost always late at your regular dog trot. You were late for school this morning, and you're guilty about it. Your lateness is habitual. You're in a rut with a bad habit. And the longer you stick with the habit, the deeper the rut gets. You saw Helen, you suddenly felt envious. You felt a distaste for your sloppy ways. You knew you could do something about them if only... Drum with your fingers. You were just chatting away with Helen when it happened. You've never been friends. You've always wanted to be. Yours is a changing social world. You knew this afternoon that you were making a bad impression. You knew how easy it is not to be invited again. You were embarrassed by your messy hair and the fingernails you had neglected to clean. You worried about the spots on your sweater. You didn't find it very pleasant. You've only been once. You weren't listening. You seldom do. You never got into the habit of reading books. You added nothing to that conversation. You've never taken an interest in music or politics or art. You couldn't help stretching truth like a rubber band. You couldn't help interrupting, could you? You didn't talk at all. You did all the talking. For you, it's either one way or a dead end. You've had a hard day. Give yourself a good start on a new day.